to lead us out of this economic recession. Let me thank specially, once again, the Honorable Minister for Industry, Trade and Investment, the Minister of State, the Permanent Secretaries, and all the Honorable Commissioners in the 36 states of Nigeria in that ministry for counting us fit to host this much needed, much strategic summit. Ogun State, as a component unit of Nigerian nation, is working hard to contribute our quota to the national economic recovery efforts. We're exploring various opportunities in agriculture and agro-businesses that will lead to massive industrialization and employment generation. We have returned to the basics, and the results are beginning to show. Let me finally thank you once again for being with us in Ogun State. I enjoin you to take time after the day session to move around Abeokuta, our state capital. By so doing, you will have a first-hand experience of the turnaround of our capital city. The same level of development is replicated in all our major towns across the 3 senatorial districts of our state. Finally, please visit the Olumo Rock and our Itoku market to buy what I'm wearing. And let me congratulate and thank and appreciate the Vice President for being this council's theme compliant. If we are going to diversify our economy, we must buy Nigeria, we must patronize Nigeria, we must be made in Nigeria. The Honorable Minister, thank you for doing that. You are this, what I call this diversification compliant. That is the way it should be. Thank you. God bless us. I wish all of us fruitful deliberation, and I thank you for listening. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Let's keep clapping for the governor of Ogun State, distinguished Senator Ibikunle Amosun. Thank you very much, sir. The words of our elders are words of wisdom, and the wise man hears it and gets wiser. It is against this background that I have the singular honor and privilege to invite our former President, His Excellency Chief Olusegun Okikiola Aremo Obasanjo, GCFR, to avail us the privilege of his once counsel, our former President. Let's keep clapping as he comes. Let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping. He's the pride of Nigeria and the glory of Africa.
Please be seated. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Honorable Ministers, my former colleague, and Chairman of Senate Committee, you will permit me to stand on the protocol very ably established by the Governor. Governor of Ogun State is such a persistent person that when you tell him something is wrong, if he has decided to do it, he will do it. Please, because I have said to him that the Vice President must take off by 6 o'clock because the helicopter, and so I should be excused from making any statement. The Governor then said, but I Vice President, thank you very much for coming. All those of you who have come from outside Ogun State and who are not citizens of Ogun State, we really appreciate your coming. Thank you very much for coming. I said when members of the council called on me briefly this afternoon, I said 3 things that I will want to repeat. One, it is, I believe it's fortuitous that we are having this meeting at this time. This time when we are in a recession and nothing will get us out of recession other than that we produce more and we trade more. And you have chosen this time to have this council on investment and trade and industry when we need to do more. And I want to observe that, well, here in Ogun State, as I said, is the place where you can learn how to trade, because we do nothing in this state more than farming and trading. Farming and trading. I am a product of the rural area, and 2 things I knew when I was growing up are farming and trading. My mother was a trader. They call her petty trader. She's not a petty trader. Then they call her informal sector. I say she's not an informal sector. If you call her informal sector, formalize her. Because she produced and traded, and my father produced on the farm, and that was the way I was brought up. Second thing, Vice President, and I appreciate what you are doing with the governor and the minister. We must use what we produce. We must eat what we produce. And that is part of what will help us to get out of recession, to move us forward in our development, and to, in fact, get us on the path of accelerated growth. And finally, we need to provide the necessary infrastructure for internal trade and for external trade. I did say that what the experts have said is that the statistic of intra-African trade is only about 12%. Intra-European trade, 65%. Now, we are far behind. And I believe that if the infrastructure is there, and we are urging ourselves to produce more, and we produce more, we will definitely be able to double intra-African trade within a space of 10 years, to make it 25%. And even 25% is still well below what you should be aiming for. We should be aiming for 50%. And in this, the major infrastructure should be transportation, land particularly, and water. And I believe that our inland waterways should be used more for transportation, for trading, particularly bulk cargo. Then we should also develop our coastal shipping. if we are able to develop